If you wanted the best sound out of your G01 with iDrive 7 and MGU, you used to turn to our plug-and-play amp. Well, if you want even better performance out of your sound system, you're going to want our new amp, which is smaller and more powerful than any amp we've had before. That's right, our new amp is here, and it's incredible. More powerful, more custom tuning options, and more room for expansion than ever before. However, just like before, it's still 100% plug and play right out of the box. No one does it like we do. Now, for a full unboxing video of what you get with this amp, check out this video right here. But for this video, we're going to show you step by step how to install it in this G01. We're going to be doing a complete before and after on the sound transformation of this G01 with our amp and Alpha 1 speakers on our G01 build series. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and ring that bell so you don't miss it. Installing this yourself is easy, especially with our BimmerTech DIY Essentials Kit that has all the tools you need and so many more. So make sure you pick this up on our website when you get your amp. Of course, if you don't feel comfortable installing this yourself, we have installers in about 30 countries around the world. And if you're in the Orlando, Florida area, well then stop on by and we can do it for you. With all that out of the way, let's get on to the installation. Jarrett, take it away. Normally we would suggest you disconnect the battery before installing something like this to avoid draining it, but on this X3 with MGU, we don't really feel it is needed, so you could leave it connected for this. First, pull off the side panel to expose the mounting location. Here you will see the RAM module. Disconnect the main harness from it by pressing the center tab and rotating the arm. Next, use a 10mm socket to remove these two bolts. It's already time to install the amp, so let's get it ready. It will already be installed on the bracket, so let's plug it in. First, the adapter cable, which won't be used for this installation, but to avoid losing it, plug it in here. Next, the remote in-out cable for adding an external sub, also not used for this install, but plug it in here to avoid losing it. Then on the main harness, power, system connector, speaker output, and high-level input. Now let's install the amp. It's going to sit on this stud and be held in place where those two bolts came out of. Slide the bracket first over the stud and then line it up with the two bolt holes. Hand thread the two bolts in place to get everything where it needs to be. Next, take the supplied 8mm nut and thread it over the stud. Once everything is lined up, use a ratchet and your 10 and 8mm sockets to tighten everything down. Now let's plug it all in. Take the green connector on the Alpha 1 harness and plug it into the RAM module on the BMW. Start with the arm up to put it in place and then rotate the arm down to lock it into place. After that, line up the pins on the black connectors and connect them together the same way you did the green one. Last but not least, move the adapter cable out of the way. Plug in the USB cable that you'll use if you ever need to digitally access the amp, and tidy everything up. Jarrett decided to use a cable tie, but none of this is needed. He just likes to be extra. The USB cable allows for that personal audio experience you don't get anywhere else. Our sound engineers have carefully crafted a variety of individual sounding DSP tune sets, which we preload to your Alpha 1 amp before it arrives at your doorstep. That cable is how you access the amp to switch between up to 10 different preloaded DSP tuning files and adjust the amplifier to the music genre and the way you like listening to it. Now you're done. Put the cover back on, close your hatch, and turn up the volume on your favorite tunes. And that's that, a quick and painless plug-and-play install that will transform your BMW every time you turn up the volume. Want to get the most out of the sound system in your BMW? Well, make sure you pair up this amp with an Alpha 1 speaker kit as well. For more videos on tips and tricks, product reviews, installs, and so much more for BMW's Minis and Supras, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel and don't forget to ring that bell. And hey, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok as well. Thanks for watching.